Good morning, second graders. Happy first day of April. So today is April 1st. It's Wednesday. Some of you may know this day as April Fool's Day. So what if I said, students, for the next little while, I will be teaching from my basement in South Minneapolis. April Fools. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that one is actually true. Um, I am in my basement in South Minneapolis talking to my students. How funny. Um, but it is April Fool's Day. If you play any pranks on people, I know you're thinking about it. And, and you. And, oh, there you are. I don't know. I know what you all are thinking of. I don't know what you all are up to. Hmm? 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 Okay. Anyway, so today in France, it is known as Poisson d'Avril, and that stands for something. You might want to go ask parents or some friends. Someone knows French. What is Poisson d'Avril? And this is our question for today. When you log on to Google Classroom, you can try to figure out what people in France do, what kids in France do on April Fool's Day. So they run around and they tape something to their friends' backs. And then when their friends notice, they say Poisson d'avril, which is their version of April Fool's Day, but it does stand for something in French. And you can try to figure out what they stick on their friends' backs. Okay, so any pranks that you do, make sure they're kind and nice. Remember, these are just for fun. And so that everybody can have a laugh. And it's probably a good idea at this time. It's important to laugh and just kind of have joy and find ways to have fun. So that is our little today's question. When you go to Google Classroom, remember you're going to do today's check-in. That's just our little something to get us thinking. Sometimes it'll be a review question about spelling or history or science or things like that. But for today, happy April Fool's Day. I also included some links if you were wondering about the history of April Fool's Day. You can click on those and find out. It's kind of fun to see that this sort of silly special day has been around for centuries. So I think way back to like the 1500s. So, and then of course, you'll have a little bit of spelling each day, a little bit of spelling to do. You'll have a little bit of math to do, a little bit of reading, and then you might have some time for some optional activities today. So those would be checking in with Mr. Martin has some optional exercises for us to do for gym. Miss Erbach has some songs and warm-ups we can listen to. Mr. Reynolds has her Latin word of the day. There's some fun Playworks activities, some games. You can find Coach JP. And I've got a few read-alouds also, and there's lots of read-alouds online from celebrities doing read-alouds to authors. There's lots of fun stuff up there. I need to remember I have a couple other resources I'm going to put up on our Google Classroom page for Read Aloud, and we'll do that very soon. All right. Oh, I wanted to mention yesterday's question. A lot of you, well, let's see. So yesterday's question was, how did it go the first day on Google Classroom? How did that go? Most of you said, meh, it was okay. And we had about 16 people say, meh. Well, I'll get back to that in just a second. We had 4 people say, amazing. This distance learning thing is really neat. And maybe those are the people who kind of like to work at their own pace, do a little bit, have a break. You can kind of set your own schedule. So that's kind of nice. We had 6 people who said, I made some mistakes. It took me a little while to figure it out, but I think I'm going to be okay. I've got help from my parents. Love those parents. Go thank your parents right now. Thanks, Mom and Dad. With the help from parents and teachers, that you'll figure it out. And I only had one person, so I was quite pleased. One person, I want my mommy. Has anyone seen my mommy? Where is she? She was here and then she was gone. Okay, so it will get easier for sure as we go through the week. We're using a lot of our fortitude, a lot of courage, a lot of optimism, perseverance. The fisher who draws in his net too soon won't have any fish to sell. The child who shuts up the book too soon won't learn any lessons well. If you would have your learning stay, be patient. Oh, let's say that word again. Be patient. Don't learn too fast. The man who travels a mile each day may go round the world at last. So we are definitely taking things one step at a time. And pretty soon we're going to get into our rhythm, get into our groove, and we'll be like, hey, I know how to do this distance learning thing. So yeah, one step at a time, and we can do it. And also, this whole thing is going to make us really grateful for when we do get back in the classroom, and we can kind of sense now how important it is to have our classroom community and to be with people each day and to say good morning and to make eye contact and um, all of those things, and to hear someone else say good morning to us and use our name. So those the majority of the people yesterday who said, meh, this whole thing, it's okay. I can understand why you're feeling like that. And I think it's because you're missing your connection with your friends and your teachers. And so, speaking of that, tomorrow I'm going to try to set up a little Zoom meeting. So some of you have already tried this probably on the computer with family members or maybe even friends. So it's a little video meeting program where we can see each other's faces. Oh yeah, we tried it. I forgot. We tried it last week with Miss Tuzana for lunch. We did like a lunchtime with second graders. So some of you tried this. If you haven't tried it, don't panic. I've only done it a couple times. It's pretty easy, but we're just going to try. And if you are not able to make it at this time, that is totally okay. So no worries. This is just an optional thing. We're going to try it just so we can see some of each other's faces. And I will try to record it so you can watch it if you'd like, if you miss it. So I will send out a meeting request or kind of an invite. That's what I mean. I'm going to send out an invitation to our Zoom meeting. And I'll try to do that sometime today. I should do that today. And that will be tomorrow at 1 p.m. So it'll be about a half an hour, maybe just after lunchtime. We can just check in, say like, how's everybody doing? You know, who's still in their pajamas? I know you. I know you will be. Okay, so that's going to be tomorrow. We'll try a little Zoom meeting, have some of that connection. Human connection is important. That community, it's really important. We're all seeing in this time where we don't get to be together. It helps us to be grateful for when we are together. So let's see. We are. Oh, I forgot to mention the weather. I thought today was not going to be so nice, but actually I just checked and partly cloudy. Highs in the mid to upper 50s. So it's going to be another nice day. I did see tomorrow, Thursday, a little bit of rain, and then Friday. What? Some snow? Is that right? Okay. So we'll see. Some interesting weather. Ooh, you could be keeping our Weather Watch journal. That would be another fun thing. In case you were wondering, Miss Taylor, I usually use the Weather Underground website to check our weather, and we did our Weather Watch journals. That was kind of fun. So that would be another optional activity for you to do. All right. Now, how should I spend my time? A bit of reading, a little bit of math, a little bit of writing and spelling. If you haven't taken and the opportunity to write some little notes to family members, I would really encourage you to do that during your writing time today, especially if you have people who are working right now as essential workers, people working in, bus drivers, grocery stores, gas stations, all those kinds of things, and especially people in the medical field. If you have any family members or neighbors or friends, a little note to those people who are working and sacrificing for all of us would be a really great thing to do. I'm going to put that on my to-do list for today also. All right, a little bit of music, gym, Latin art, all those great things. Service learning, virtue education. So this could also be tied to writing little notes of thanks to family members, to essential workers, things like that, but also serving your family, doing some chores around the house, helping brother or sister, writing notes to people, doing the dishes, helping pick up the yard, all those things. And then a little bit of flex learning time where we're trying to avoid screens. This is a lot of screen time, and we know a lot of screen time is not really the best for our brains and our brain development. So let's spend some time away from those screens. If you need any help, your teachers are here for you. We are here for you. You just let us know. Here we are. And I think that's all for my announcements for today. Oh no, spelling words. Don't forget your spelling words. Here's the spelling words for today. I think I forgot this yesterday. I just wanted to mention our spelling words for today have a rare phonogram. Well, these two do. These two here. This one, and this one. Rare sh, zh, one letter sh, zh, spelled with an S, also followed by a U, as in sugar. Don't put too much on your cereal. Today and every day, learn something new, try your best, be kind to one another. And that means your family members too, your little brother, sister, be kind. Whew. Let's make today the best day yet. It's a great day to be a knight. Have a lovely day, and I will be thinking of all of you. Bye.